we will discuss first Java basics, okay, and then WebSphere application server basics, okay. So under these basics, the first thing is JVM, okay. JVM means Java Virtual Machine, okay. So Java Virtual Machine means it is the execution environment for Java applications, okay. So right, so it is execution meant for Java applications, okay. So that means all Java applications will be executed in the Java Virtual Machine only. It is the execution environment, okay. So why we are using JVM means our WebSphere application server is a JVM process, okay. It is a JVM process. Whenever you start WebSphere application server, it will run in JVM only, okay. It is the part of JVM. It is the instance of JVM. Suppose I have some sample code, okay, sample Java code, okay, sample.java. This is my Java code. Imagine like that. So how to execute this Java code? Generally, we'll go to Java bin directory, right? So here we will execute a command like JavaC. JavaC means it is the Java compiler, okay, sample.java. So we will give like this, okay. So once we execute this command JavaC compiler, so compile the code of sample.java and it will give you the class file, okay, sample.class, okay. So after that operating system will execute this code and it will give you the output, okay. Operating system execute the code and provide the output, okay. So this is about JVM simply, okay. And next one is servlets, okay. So do you know about servlet code? So any idea?
I mean, I don't have Java experience.
Okay, fine. So servlet is it is a simple code, is a simple Java code which will execute on server side, okay, which will execute on server side. And the third one is JSP. JSP means Java server pages, okay. So it is also a simple code which will execute on server side, okay. So both are simple Java codes only, but here these codes are used for to develop business web applications, okay. So using this servlet code we can develop the web pages, and JSP also we can develop the web pages. But here we have one simple difference between servlet and JSP. So servlet code is it is the code which is servlet code, in servlet code, HTML code is embedded with Java code. Okay, and in JSP code, vice versa. Java code is embedded with HTML code. Okay, so only the difference is here HTML code is embedded with Java code, and here Java code is embedded with HTML code. So here we don't write any code as a administrator, but we should know some basic knowledge. So that's why I'm explaining you these things. Okay,
Okay.
so no need to write any code, nothing. Okay,
Okay.
so you
Then
give
what is it? HTML code?
HTML is used for presentation. Okay, so this is for HTML code is for presentation. Suppose here it is displaying one web page. This is my web page, right? So this
Okay.
is one of the application. So to view this application for visibility, we will write HTML code. Okay, suppose I will show you a sample HTML code now. Okay, sample HTML page. Okay, go to w3.com. Server unavailable. Right, server available. Okay, so this is the HTML code.
Okay.
HTML head. So this is one type of language for presentation, presenting the web pages. Okay, so in this servlet means we will write HTML code first. After that, we will write servlet code in middle, and we will close as HTML again. Okay, that is
Okay.
the meaning of servlet. And JSP means we will write first Java code. Under this Java code in middle we will write HTML code. Okay, so these two types of languages in Java we use to develop web pages. Okay,
Okay.
and these two codes are used for to develop only web applications. Okay, so web application means it doesn't contain any business logic, only the information. Okay, so what are the websites we have in internet? So those websites will provide only information, there is no business logic. Okay,
Okay.
and fourth one is EJB. So that means enterprise JavaBean. Okay, so EJB means enterprise JavaBean. Okay, so here enterprise means we know the meaning of enterprise, that means everywhere. So and Java we know this is language, and we have to know bean. Bean means it is a logical area where we can store the information or data, where we can store the information or data. Okay, so it is simple object where we can store the user information. Here we have three types of beans. Okay, the first one is session bean. Okay, and the second one is entity bean, and the third one is message driven bean. Okay, so these three types of beans available under EJB. Okay, so this EJB code is used for to develop business applications. Okay, so here session means a period of time. Okay, the meaning of session is a period of time. So that means some of the, I will tell you an example. Take bank application. Okay, so do you have online banking, net banking for any
Yes.
of your account?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you have, okay, you have online banking. Suppose you are using online banking. Okay, so you just logged in to the bank account. Okay, after that you did some transaction or you are checking something in the bank website. So after that you stopped checking and you left the page and you forget to log out. Okay, so then what will happens?
It automatically log out, right?
Yes, it will automatically log out and it will show you session has been expired, please log in again, right?
Yes.
So in that application there is a session bean. Okay, so bean means it's a storage area. Okay, so this bean is storing your information a period of time in that application. Okay, so here session bean means it's a period of time. Okay, so again the session beans are two types. First one is stateful session bean and second one is stateless session bean. Okay, stateful session bean and stateless session bean. Okay, so for bank applications they will use stateless session bean code because bank application is very critical application. It is secure. Okay, it contains some security, so it should not hack from anybody. Okay, it is I mean personal banking account, so that type of code will be created, developed by using stateless session bean code. Okay, and stateful session means it until you log out the session will be stored in the session. Okay, suppose take my Gmail. Okay, so here is my Gmail. I am just closing this Gmail window. Okay, now I am trying to open Gmail again. See, okay, I am trying to open a Gmail account again. So it is not asking any password, username and password. It is directly login. So that means this is not much secure application. Okay, so it is storing the username and password in the session bin. Okay, so that means here the code is stateful session bin code. Okay, so the only difference is the stateful session means until you log out your login credential will be saved in session bin. Okay, stateless session bin means if you log out or not, it will after some time it will log out from the application. Okay, so those type of applications we will use session bin code. Okay, and the next one is entity bin. Entity bin means it's a permanent storage area. Okay, so it's a permanent storage area where we can store the information. Okay, and for example take bank application for this example. Bank, Okay, so here stateful, we can say Gmail account or Facebook or Flipkart. Some of the applications maintain session until you log out. So those type of applications we can say example as stateful session bean applications. And stateless means again blank application. Okay.
Okay.
And entity bean means it is a permanent storage area where we can store the and some wallets. Now we have some online online stores like Paytm, right? Paytm wallet or IRCTC wallet. So these are all the permanent storage areas where we can store the information and data. Okay, and
Okay.
message driven bean, this is used for to develop messaging applications or mobile applications. Okay, so here we have messaging applications or mobile applications we can develop using MDB, message driven bean. Okay, so this is complete information about EJB, Enterprise JavaBeans. So this code is for business purpose. Okay,
Okay.
got it? Any clarifications needed?
No, okay. I'm
Fine.
fine.
Okay, okay. The next one is JDBC. Okay, Java Database Connectivity. Okay, so Java Database Connectivity, this is used for to fetch the data from database. Okay, to fetch the data from database. Okay, so here so every application maintain a database because user information will be stored in database servers only, not in application servers. Okay, suppose your bank credentials, your Gmail credentials, or your Facebook, Flipkart, or any other websites. Okay, so these are all the information will be stored in database only. So the application server will go and connect with the database server for the login. Okay, for example, I'm trying to log in some application with my username and password. Okay, I have entered a wrong username and password. So immediately it will throw an error, authentication denied or invalid username and password. Okay, so why we are getting this error means the request is going to database for checking the username and password. Okay, so if the username and password is wrong in the database level, you cannot able to log in that website. Okay, so for that here we use Java database connectivity for connecting the database via application server. Okay, here WebSphere application server is connecting with the database to fetch the data from database. Okay, for that we use JDBC concept. Okay, so here my example, I'm going to take one example for this. Suppose I'm trying to log in Facebook. Okay, Facebook account, facebook.com. Okay, this is the URL. Okay, so I'm trying to log in this facebook.com. Okay, so once I give login username and password, the request is going to DB for checking the username and password. Okay, so here database servers cannot understand HTTP requests. Okay, so as I told you earlier, HTTP requests are handled by only web servers. Only web servers can handle HTTP requests. But here I am trying to log in facebook.com through the browser. Okay, so that is HTTP request. Then how the database server can understand the HTTP requests? That is the question.
Okay.
Okay, so here in JDBC we use some drivers. Okay, so we can call it as JDBC drivers. Okay, so JDBC drivers used for convert the HTTP request to SQL queries.
Okay.
SQL statements. Okay, so this JDBC driver job is it takes the request from the user through HTTP and convert the code into SQL statements. Then the database server can understand that SQL statements and it will check the username and password and it will give you the login page accordingly. If the username and password is wrong, then it will throw an error, invalid username and password. Okay, so that
Okay.
is the importance of JDBC. Okay, here we have 4 types of drivers. Okay, ODBC, JDBC driver or type 1 driver, okay, and the second one is native driver or native driver or type 2 driver, and the third one is network servers, and the fourth one is pure Java driver or Java driver or type 4 driver or thin driver. Okay, so we have 4 types of drivers to connect with the database. Okay, so here the thing is application server can install the applications. Okay, that application using some database. Okay, so at that time we are configuring JDBC between application server and database. Okay, so here JDBC is one concept. This is not physical or not logical. This is a concept to connect with the database from the fetching the data from databases. So this database uses drivers, these 4 types of drivers, to send the request to the database with SQL statements. Okay, and here ODBC, JDBC drivers or type 1 driver. Okay, this is Microsoft product. This is Microsoft product. We will use only on Windows machine. Okay, we will use on only Windows machine, but our WebLogic server is running on Linux machines, right? So this driver is not compatible. Okay. Understood what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And the second driver is native driver. This is for C and C++ code. Okay. C and C++ code or C++ applications. So here we are using Java applications, not C and C++. So this is also not using. This is also not using. And the type 3 driver is network servers or type 3. Okay, so here we use some network servers. That means we need a network servers administrators again. So for that we need to maintain a separate team. We need to maintain a servers separately. So this is another administration. So this is cost to company again. Okay, so we don't use network servers also. Okay. Okay, and fourth driver is Java driver or type 4 driver or thin driver. Okay, so it is a pure Java driver for all applications. Okay, so here we use only type 4 driver for the WebSphere application server in real time. Okay, so we don't use above 3, we use only type 4 driver. Okay, so this is about JDBC. Got it? Any clarification needed?
Yeah, I got it. Good.
Clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so next one is JMS. JMS means Java Messaging Services. Okay, so Java Messaging Services provided by the Java, and it will use it for in mobile applications, and messaging applications. Okay. Okay, so that means without JMS, Java mobile applications, we cannot send and receive the messages in the mobile. Okay, so if you purchase 1000 rupees mobile also, there is a code, there is an application JMS. So using this JMS, what we are doing, we are sending the messages and we are getting the messages. Okay, without JMS application, it will not work. Messages will not work. Okay, and the next one is Java Authentication and Authorization Services, JAAS. Okay, Java Authentication and Authorization Services, so which is provided by the Java. Okay, so these services are used for authentication purpose. Okay, so authentication means checking the username and password. Okay, suppose whenever you're trying to log in any website using your username and password, okay, that is nothing but you are authenticating that website. Okay, so sometimes if you provide a wrong username and password, it will throw you an error, authentication denied, right? Have you observed any time that error?
Yes, I did.
So sometimes we used to face the problem like authentication denied, please log in again. So that means your username and password credentials are wrong. Okay, so at the time Java application will be invoked, JAAS will be invoked. So authentication will denied, or we have to provide the correct username and password. Okay, and authorization means once you log in into that application, you are the authorized person to do the transactions. Suppose this is my Gmail. I have given right username and password for authentication. After that, I logged into this Gmail account. So after that, I can do I can compose the email here. I can read the emails. Okay, so I can create some labels here. Okay, so I have some privileges to work with Gmail application. So that means authorization. That name is authorization. You are the authorized person to use that application. Okay, so this authentication and authorization services are provided by the Java. Okay,
Okay.
so the next one is JMX, Java Management Extensions. Java Management Extensions. That means in WebSphere application server, each and every object is mapped with JMX. Suppose you are creating the server, you are creating some JDBC configuration, or you are deploying the application. So whatever the changes we do in the environment, WebSphere application server environment, JMX will be invoked internally. So it contains some objects, JMS objects, which is used for to do the configuration changes in WebSphere application server. Okay, so we will discuss about more on this JMX later. Okay,
Okay.
and so these are all the Java terms we use regularly being an administrator. Okay, so here we don't write any code. Remember that here we don't write any code, so but we use these terms daily. Okay, so in that case we should understand the definitions. Just read the definitions and just keep it in mind. That's it. So no need to do anything with the Java. Okay, just
Okay.
understand. That's it. Okay, now we will come to our WebSphere application server terminology. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so first we will start with server. Okay, so what is meant by server? Server means it is an execution environment for the client request, right?
Yeah.
For the client request. That means it takes the request from the client and process the request and give the response to the client. Okay, so that is general meaning of server. Okay, then coming to application servers. Okay, so application servers are these are special servers where we used to deploy the applications. Okay, so nothing but WebSphere application servers. Okay, and the third one is profiles. Not profiles, node. Okay, node. So node means node means it is the physical mission where we used to create WebSphere application servers. Okay, physical mission create and manage application servers. Okay, node. And next one is cell. Okay, so cell means it's a logical boundary. It's a logical boundary we can maintain where we used to maintain multiple nodes. Okay, and the final one is profile. Okay, it's a it is a environment for WebSphere application server Okay, so these are all the terms we use in WebSphere application server. First we will discuss one by one. Server. So server means it is the execution environment for the client request. That means the server takes the request from the client or user, it process or execute the request and give the response to the client. Okay, and the second one is application servers, nothing but WebSphere application server. So these are all special servers where we can deploy the Java applications. Okay, so only deployment purpose we use application servers. Okay, and node is the physical mission where we used to create and manage application servers. Okay, node is nothing but it is a mission, it is a standalone mission or Linux or Windows, whatever. Okay, and cell is a logical boundary where we used to maintain multiple nodes. That means one mission having cell under
Sorry,
the
sir.
cell. Yeah, Mohan, tell me. Mohan, you are speaking something. Hello, hello. Hello, Mohan. Hello, Mohan.
I
Mohan,
can
are you
hear
there?
you. Yeah. Hello?
Okay, you're speaking something.
Yeah, I mean, I want to. Can you explain about Node once again? I didn't get the exact version of
Which one?
Node.
Node. Okay, fine. So Node is nothing but a physical machine where we used to install, create and manage application servers. Nothing but a system, nothing but a computer. Okay. And cell.
Okay.
Cell means cell is a logical boundary where we used to maintain multiple nodes.
One second. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to disturb.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Hmm.
what is it? I mean, here a server also it's like an environment, right? What is the
Yeah,
difference between a
server.
server and node here?
Server means it's a general definition. Okay, I said any server we can take here. Either operating system is one server, database is one server, application server is one server, web server is one server. So I just I just written here the server. What is the meaning of server?
Okay.
Okay, what is the general definition for server?
Okay.
Okay, so here node means uh, it is a physical mission. Okay, in that
Hmm.
mission we can install the operating system, either Windows, Linux, Unix, whatever. So we can call it as Linux missions, Linux servers like that. So server is nothing but server's definition is different. Okay, so here node node is different, server is different. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and coming to cell, cell is a logical boundary where we can maintain multiple nodes. So that means we can create multiple environments with the nodes under cell. Okay, and profile means it provides WebSphere application server environment for administration. Okay, so here this is the hierarchy. In the top level we will have profiles. Okay, under this profile we will have cell. Okay, under this cell we have node. Okay, under this node we have servers, nothing but application servers. This is the hierarchy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we will discuss about profiles. Okay, in WebSphere application server we have different profiles for different purposes. Okay, so the first profile is DMGR profile. Okay, so DMGR profile contains DMGR server, deployment manager, server, and the second profile is application server profile. Okay, so this profile contains application servers. Okay, and third profile is custom profile. Custom profile, in this only product files we will get, no servers. Okay, so we will not get any servers in this profile. Okay, and fourth profile is cell profile. In this we will get one DMGR profile. It is the combination of deployment manager profile plus application server profile. Okay, and the fifth one is secure proxy, and the sixth one is admin agent. And the seventh one is job manager. Okay, so like this we have different types of profiles for different purposes. Okay, so the first profile is DMGR profile, deployment manager. So it is the managed server, I mean management. So it maintain all WebSphere application server uh, administration. Okay, and application server profile means it contains only application servers where we can deploy the applications. And third profile is custom profile. Here we do not have any servers. This is for web server definition, or we can create cluster environment. Okay, and cell profile means it contains one deployment manager and one application server profile. And fifth one is secure proxy. This is for to enabling the security. And the sixth one is admin agent profile. So this profile is contains admin agent server. So this server is used for to maintain standalone application servers. Okay, and the seventh one is job manager. Job manager is used for to maintain DMGR servers, multiple DMGR servers. Okay,
Okay.
so this is about all profiles. Okay, and so these are all the terms we use regularly in WebSphere application server environment. Okay,
Okay.
so any doubts till now?
No.
Okay, fine. So actually I'm stopping here. Tomorrow we will come with architecture. Okay, WebSphere
Okay.
application server contains standalone architecture and network deployment architecture. We will discuss architecture. After that we will go with installations. Okay,
Okay. 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 I mean, both the topics will cover tomorrow, or else only architecture topic will cover tomorrow.
tomorrow architecture we will discuss. Okay, and
Okay.
after architecture we have two types of architectures: standalone and network deployment architecture.
Okay.
Okay, so these two we will discuss. If we have time, then we will go with installations also. Okay,
Okay. Is it possible to send an email to me like
these
each
notes.
session? No, 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 no. This one you are going to send. And on top of that, it's my request. And what are the topics you are covering in each session? It's like
Okay,
estimation.
okay.
Of course, it depends
Okay,
upon the time. But I want to.
okay. Share me your mail ID. I will send out an email to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sira Mohan.
Uh, can you type here in the chart?
Yeah.
Can you type in the chart your
Yeah, I'm
mail ID?
typing. I'm typing. Give me a second. I'm typing.
Okay. Okay, fine. I will share you the notes. Okay.
Okay. And